The gym is everywhere. Our presentation will be about Reebok's creation of a pop up gym bus stop shelter to get people moving. So, a little bit about the background. Reebok was founded in 1958 on the premise of increasing physical activity for a better lifestyle. Their mission was to select a country where they could grow participation in the community's physical activity and increase brand awareness by making pop up gyms where people could work out while they waited for the bus. Their vision was to create an environment that takes fitness into account. The company's vision is known as Be More Human. Their values are health, fitness, inclusivity, and community. And a few of their goals were to get the community active and create brand awareness. It was a win win scenario with a symbiotic relationship. The Gym is Everywhere campaign focuses on the health of citizens who are based in developing nations. The key message: make people all over the world active and cognizant of the benefits that come with working out. Here are a few of the major milestones in Reebok's history, from its founding in 1958 to its introduction of the Z Series foam in 2014. Pictured here are Reebok founder Joseph William Foster and the first distributor of Reebok shoes, Paul Fireman. For the SWOT analysis of the campaign, a few of the strengths are that Reebok is considered to be a top brand and it's internationally recognized for selling fitness apparel. Additionally, they have a wide age group of purchasers, many of whom have been loyal customers for a long time. Some of the weaknesses proposed are that Colombia is a developing country, making it more difficult for participants to prioritize something like fitness. The campaign itself is a great idea, but it's difficult for Colombians to implement this in their daily life if they can't afford a membership to a gym. A few of the opportunities were being able to create a fitness savvy community where health and fitness are of high priority. They could also make fitness a priority so that citizens can live a longer life. A few of the threats are that other major companies, such as Adidas and Nike, are already advertising their own products throughout the country. Additionally, smaller companies within the country can produce counterfeit shoes at much less expense. Culture is a major contributing factor in how to determine your target audience, and the practice of PR can differ across cultures. The official language is Spanish, and it's spoken by 43 million people. Roman Catholic is the dominant religion in Colombia, and the church is a very important role in society. Family is extremely important in social structure as well, and it is a hierarchical society. Business meetings do not always follow a linear path. A little information about the economic development. Colombia is the fourth largest economy in Latin America, and its GDP of 2017 was $282.5 billion. Colombia is ranked 37th in the 2017 Index of Economic Freedom. A little bit about the media system. According to Colombia's constitution, citizens are able to express themselves freely. However, there is certain regulation by the government that citizens must abide by. Most of the media is owned by larger corporations who are seeking to make a profit through advertisement. In the graph to the left, the literacy rate in Colombia is compared to other countries in Latin America. Colombia was at a 93% literacy rate for citizens who were older than 15 in 2007. Currently, the literacy rate in Colombia is approximately 95%, and it continues to rise. Colombia is a presidential democratic republic and a state with decentralized government. Colombia's president is both head of state and head of government, and Colombia is Latin America's oldest democracy. The corruption percentage index is 37% as of 2017. Here's a little campaign review. Reebok transformed their website pages to discuss and challenge people to push themselves to their furthest limits using their surroundings. Reebok believes that each day is a new opportunity that stretches outside of four walls. The campaign was launched in Lebanon with a video featuring resident personal trainer Sarah Baden demonstrating box jumps, tricep dips, and pull ups all outside in the community. The Gym is Everywhere campaign offered a 10% discount voucher to all people who visit their website. Pictured below is Sarah Baden. A few demographics. The primary public here is 15 to 24 years in age. A few of the secondary publics are the 24 to 54 year age group, 55 to 64 years, and 65 and older. The population growth rate is just over 1%. A few of the major cities are Bogota, Medellin, and Cali. The life expectancy of the total population is about 75 and a half years, and geographically, it's the second most populated country in Latin America after Brazil. Psychographics. Colombia is social media heavy, primary focus on Instagram and Facebook. They focus heavily on culture-based media if it is relevant to their culture. Colombia stands for the C in CIVETS, which is the acronym that is comprised of the quickest growing markets, comprised of Colombia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Egypt, Turkey, and South Africa. Purchasing cable on TV as a cultural norm. An example of local consumption would be Colombian coffee and food. Consumers in Colombia often shop in retail stores. Of the other brands in Colombia's brands, most valuable top 10, 5 are financial institutions, 3 are communications providers, and 1 is an energy company, the state-owned Ecopetrol, Colombia's most valuable brand. Telecom Comcel is part owned by Mexico's América Móvil, the largest telecom in Latin America. The campaign implementation. Colombia transformed 6 bus shelters into outdoor gyms, proving that the gym is in fact everywhere. This was the most inclusive form of outdoor advertising that Reebok used by proving that the city is a gym. This form of advertising created an effective use of social networks by pedestrians sharing pictures, videos, and reviews of the activity. Media penetration. The advertisement for The Gym is Everywhere was featured on TV commercials in the US and Colombia and in newspapers in Colombia as well. The promotional video takes place in different parts of Colombia where footage was taken to demonstrate the impact it had on the everyday community. A large number of the population has access to the phone and internet. Internet penetration. This campaign was launched on different websites such as Global Common Ground and was featured on the Campaigns of the World website to promote the mission behind it. The promotional video on YouTube has received about 17,000 views. It was posted on the Adidas website to show that they supported Reebok's cause as it has affected the community. The campaign also received more attention through Twitter and Facebook, where photos and videos were shared by participants. The engagement rate of visitors with the Gym is Everywhere campaign was counted as 1.6 million in engagement on social media. Reebok's videos were seen a total of 2.5 million times. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and Twitter and fitness blogs were all utilized in the display of the campaign. A wide variety of fitness magazines covered the story and promoted the Gym is Everywhere hashtag. Several media outlets are used in Colombia. Communications media include radio, television, cinema, newspapers, magazines, and internet-based websites. Circuit of Culture. Production. Reebok is the company that created this campaign, and it was an estimated $500,000 campaign. Reebok created advertisements that were posted on social media and on bus stop stations. Consumption. The campaign is targeted towards all people that live in Colombia. You do not need a gym to work out and utilize your community environments. This also promotes Reebok's materials and shows every athlete in each video wearing Reebok. Regulation. Reebok is creating this campaign and has a big following in Colombia. There are no regulations within this campaign and was targeted toward all athletes. Signification. This campaigns to all people to express the importance of working out and how easy it is to find a location to use. Environmental impact of the campaign. This campaign was conducted by JCDecaux of Colombia. Public relations professionals work in an environment shaped by a government against drug traffickers, guerrillas, and paramilitaries. Security concerns restrict the interviews that public relations officers conduct, and there is a lack of trust in institution due to the country's critical condition. Were impact objectives of the campaign met? The gym isn't something that everyone has access to. It's usually a privilege that most people don't have. It's important to keep in mind that in Colombia, there may not be a high priority on aesthetic because of the cultural environment. However, it is important for health. These 6 bus stops with pop-up gyms will give bystanders the opportunity to exercise while they might be on their way somewhere. The pop-up gyms will show them that they should make time for health and fitness because it will make them feel good and have a positive impact on their daily lives. Evaluation. This campaign was moderately impactful on the Colombian community because members were able to participate in something that would connect them to health and fitness. However, there can be steps taken to further this impact so it is more long-lasting and permanent. The campaign, placed in 6 different bus stops, was enough to reach citizens all over the country through media and internet penetration. Reebok had a successful campaign because it achieved brand recognition to those who participated. A few conclusions. It was a challenge for people to reclaim the city as a place to exercise because of the expensive memberships or they lacked equipment. They used influencers who shared their favorite fitness regimes around urban locations and activated the campaign with interactive installations around places like bus shelters to challenge people to exercise more and to share that with them using the Gym is Everywhere hashtag through media. The key takeaway is that the campaign included many gym bus stops across different cities to mark out places for urban exercise to benefit the Colombian community. It made an impact on those who cannot afford a gym membership and value a lifestyle with exercise. Specific recommendations. The Gym is Everywhere campaign should continue to further benefit the Colombian population and also consider other nations where it could be implemented. There could also be more influencers who participate in this cause to ensure its success. Reebok could invest in a startup where they give access to temporary free membership at a gym as a trial for citizens. They could give a discounted price to this gym for students as well. They could create a health plan that citizens can follow on a tight budget and have panels to explain this at bus stops. Implement Reebok's mission into signs at bus stops everywhere.